David Mamet's next film hasn't even begun filming, yet it's already igniting an industry firestorm. From casting choices to rumored plotlines, Hollywood is bracing for a meltdown. It's chaos before action is even called. The title alone, Assassins and Angels, is dividing critics. Is it political bait? A historical rewrite? No one has seen a frame, but Twitter's already exploding. October 14th. That's when the casting leak hit Reddit, and the name that set everything off? Alec Baldwin. Yes, that Alec Baldwin. The internet didn't hold back. Accusations flew. Irresponsible. Insensitive. Tone deaf. One tweet said, Mamet stuck in 1995, and we're the ones suffering. Mamet, as always, says nothing. No comment. No clarification. Just a press rep whispering, he's telling the truth no one wants to hear. Wait, what? But what's the truth this film claims to expose? Insiders say it's based on real political events, but twisted. Names changed. Timelines bent. Dangerous territory. And then came the bombshell email leak. An anonymous crew member dropped a script page, and fans went feral. Did he really write that line? That line? It hints at a president being assassinated, fictional, yes, but way too close to real history. Some are calling it a dangerous provocation. But Mamet's defenders? They're calling him brave, raw, unfiltered. In fact, a famous actor just said, he's the last real artist in this town. Meanwhile, the production company is under fire too. Multiple execs have reportedly distanced themselves, and one high-profile backer just pulled out. That same day, a protest group issued a statement, this film should not be made. They're already planning pickets on day one of shooting. But guess what? Mamet doesn't back down. In an alleged internal email, he reportedly told his crew, if they're mad, I'm doing it right. The film's lead actress is another powder keg, Gina Carano. After being dropped by Disney, this is her first major return. And it's a big one. Gina's casting alone triggered boycotts. One activist wrote, this legitimizes hate. Another called the casting a slap to every marginalized voice. As outrage builds, a question rises, is this outrage organic or strategic? Some insiders whisper this is all part of Mamet's genius PR machine. But that theory implodes when you realize how many crew members have already quit. At least 4 key positions have gone silent. One assistant director's exit email reportedly read, I refuse to be part of a project that profits off fear. Ouch. So why push forward? Why double down? One source says Mamet wants the outrage. It fuels the art, he reportedly said. Even streaming giants are getting nervous. A rumored distributor reportedly froze the deal pending reputation risk review. That's Hollywood speak for too hot to handle. And just when it seems like things can't spiral further, someone drops a bombshell voice memo allegedly from Mamet himself. If real, it changes everything. The voice memo begins with Mamet's unmistakable tone, they don't want the truth. They want comfort. Then, a pause. Followed by one chilling sentence, comfort is a lie. The memo hints at real-world parallels down to coded character names. One role, the general, allegedly mirrors a still-living political icon. Critics say it's defamation disguised as fiction. This isn't Mamet's first rodeo with firestorms. Back in 2011, his political essays stirred outrage, so this script? It's not an outlier. It's an escalation. And it's not just what he's saying, it's how. Allegedly, the film will be shot in reverse chronology. Like watching a mystery unravel backward. That structure? Inspired by an obscure political theory Mamet's obsessed with. According to insiders, he's determined to disrupt how we see morality itself. It gets darker. One scene, described by a former stunt coordinator, allegedly shows a fake terrorist attack to justify a war. The moment shook even the crew. But then the coordinator quit. Along with the head of costume design. One said, "This isn't art, it's a recruitment ad for paranoia." And yet, new names keep signing on. A-list editor. Acclaimed cinematographer. One anonymous insider said, they want in before the detonation. Even the location scouting turned chaotic. A shoot plan near Washington, D.C. was denied. Locals apparently refused to let them in. So Mamet moved production underground, literally. Soundstage rentals in an undisclosed Nevada desert facility. One crew member calls it Mamet's fallout shelter. This secrecy's no accident. The film's security protocols rival government ops. Phones locked, scripts watermarked, daily codewords just to enter set. But with secrecy comes leaks. A blurry photo emerged showing that presidential office set eerily identical to a real-life Oval Office. That sparked legal fears. Legal teams are circling. Multiple cease and desist letters reportedly hit Mamet's production inbox this week. But instead of stopping, he's speeding up. Even more explosive? The alternate endings. Yep, 3 different versions are being filmed. Depending on what leaks, Mamet might change the story entirely. It's a chess match. One executive producer reportedly told staff, "If the media wins, we use ending B. If we win, it's ending A." Meanwhile, social media campaigns are escalating. Hashtags like hashtag #BanAssassinsFilm and hashtag #MametUnhinged are trending, but so is hashtag #LetMametSpeak. Supporters are launching their own counter-campaigns. One clip shows fans chanting, "Art over comfort," outside a closed theater. Meanwhile, TikTok creators are dissecting Mamet's past interviews, looking for hidden clues. One viral theory? That the film mirrors a real DC scandal from 2004. That 2004 theory? It's catching fire. Several political blogs are now deep diving into archived Senate transcripts, and what they're finding is scary accurate. But one journalist just dropped a twist no one saw coming, claiming Mamet met secretly with a retired intelligence officer weeks before writing the script. That retired intelligence officer? Sources claim he wasn't just consulted, he co-wrote parts of the screenplay. If true, this isn't fiction. It's a covert dossier. And then, boom. A national watchdog group filed a formal request demanding the Department of Justice investigate the film's content. This is no longer about cinema. Overnight, hashtags tripled. TikToks hit millions of views. One creator screamed, "This isn't a movie, it's a psyop wrapped in 24 frames per second." Meanwhile, Mamet breaks his silence. In a surprise livestream, he stares straight at the camera. "If this film scares you, maybe you should be scared." That one line? Clipped. Reposted. Parodied. But also quoted by political commentators, actors, and even lawmakers. Mamet just entered the election cycle. At the same time, pre-orders spike. Streaming sites experience record demand for a trailer that hasn't even dropped. Studios smell blood and box office gold. But not all press is gold. A former crew member posts a video in tears, "I regret ever working on this. What we filmed. I wish I could unsee." And yet even that clip boosts interest. Google searches for "Assassins and Angels" hit all-time highs. Film school forums call it Mamet's apocalypse opera. As premiere rumors swirl, one theater chain goes rogue, posting a cryptic teaser, January 11th. Bring your questions. The comments section? Instant war zone. And just like that, David Mamet has done the impossible, turned a film no one's seen into the most talked about event of the year. But is it art, or warning?